something on your lip. Wipe that off me. I'm only joking.
Episode 10, end of the series.
This is it, Dave. It's done.
End of the series.
Done and dusted.
Till series 2. Because we'll get another series.
That's it. If we get another series,
we'll get another fucking series.
Do you know what? You know, in terms of getting people on though.
Yeah.
Obviously, we've been all right, but this last episode we struggled a little bit, really, haven't we?
Yeah, we have to get someone on.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
she's
like
not here, is she, no?
That's the thing for season 2. It is that we're gonna get to a point where you start running out of athletes, and you need to start opening your horizon a little bit.
Who do you want to get on? Guess wish list of 3. Anyone in sport you can have. Anyone.
Oh, anyone in sport.
Anybody.
Tough question, that.
Any sport. They've got to be alive though.
I won't mind getting a really good swimmer in. Do you like Adam Peaty or something?
Michael Phelps.
He's probably a bit more.
I don't know Adam Peaty.
Do
you watch swimming? I can't imagine that.
No, just when I was at the Olympics, I had an insight on how they train and all that. It is good. No, it's
when I won the boys' club 2011, I would like. You know, what I'd like to have on Cyril Gann. You know Cyril Gann?
Go on.
MMA fighter, world champion.
Oh,
Aspinall.
Yeah.
I believe have we reached out to Aspinall? Have we reached out?
We have reached out. Yeah, he's a busy man, so he couldn't make it today.
He's
we'll put him forward for.
Guy,
so for each other.
Yeah. I know what you mean now. With the eye poke.
They're
and
the
all
two
that.
best in the world. I think Cyril Gann should do boxing. I'm a big fan. I'm a massive fan of him.
Could you beat him?
Could I beat Cyril Gann?
Yeah.
At what?
Boxing.
I'm not sure. Not sure I'd beat him or Aspinall. But I'll tell you one thing I would beat him at. Anything non-sport related.
Do you think you'll beat Carty?
At what, boxing? You know what? It's difficult for me. I'm not really a big believer in myself. But
it's always been like that, though, isn't it?
Always, yeah. It's just sport. You know, I think he's a nice fella. It's just a boxing match. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Looking forward to it. It's wearing Harvey Dykes. Done some proper sparring. Probably the first proper sparring I've done for a long time. I sparred good kids yourself. I sparred Leo Tang. Sparred some really good fighters, but like, you know yourself, it's different, isn't it? Someone in Harvey, ABA champion, coming, been good rounds. I think I'll beat Carty. Yeah, I'll put my neck out and say I think I'll beat him, but probably need to.
What happens then in a world where Dave Allen beats Carty at Croke Park?
Yeah.
And where's your head at in terms of the game of professional boxing?
It's difficult, you know, because that's the thing. People think I don't care about this fight. It's not that I don't care, but I'm content in my life. For the first time, I'm quite happy.
So would you be happy, like being realistic, fighting, obviously, Carty, and then all going well, do you want to have another big fight following that, and then maybe walk away, or?
I don't know, you know, I'm not really that. It's different with you. You sit here and you got ambitions of winning this title, that title. For me, it's like, I'd happily not box again.
Yeah.
But I'd happily box another 20 times. So if I beat Carty, Eddie mentioned that Prenger, who boxed Joshua.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the British title's going to be there.
And you were going to fight him, weren't you?
Yeah, I'll box him. What about boxing for the British title? Riatpor's a difficult ask. He was by Riatpor. That'd be an hard fight for me.
Yeah, he does. He punches.
There's rematches out there. Fraser Clark, Johnny Fisher Free. There's loads of opportunities, but really, I'm not the same guy that I was pre-David Price. I don't really want to hit anybody, and I certainly don't want to get hit too much myself.
So pre-David Price, you did want to hit people.
100% all the
and
time.
Why? What's changed? You think?
Same as you. You're young, aren't you? And you want to fucking hit everyone. You want to knock everybody out. It's just spar to fucking. It's just spar to try and put people away. But the Price fight obviously had some bad injuries. I had kids. I'm older. I don't have the same intensity now. It's like you're an intense guy, aren't you?
I don't know.
That's gone out of me. I'll be honest. I'm not the same guy. It's like, you know, like when Joe Howarth has road rage.
Yeah.
I just sit there and laugh. But like 10 years ago, I had my head out the window, flagging them off.
Yeah, to be fair, I've not seen you angry, to be honest.
Yeah, it's with age. I'm mellow as anything. Conor Walker 10 years ago, I'd have pulled his pants and slapped his ass. you know what I mean? But I get a bit older now, and I'm chilled. It's like the Thomas Carty fight. A lot of people think you don't care. Not that I don't care. When the bell goes, I'll try, but I'm very happy in my own skin now. So
what's a perfect outcome
with Carty?
No, not with Carty. In terms of just life now getting deeper. Let's say you've got 10 years or next 5 years.
What, to live?
No,
right.
In terms of profession, and like how you see your life going, and what's your sort of dream in terms of, because I'm always thinking about, I'm always a deep thinker into the future. So are you happy with your fighters that you manage? Are you then wanting to just fully focus on that?
So my career will be over in about 12, 18 months.
Yeah.
I trained Joe, Liam. When they're done, I'm done with training. Can't be arsed training.
You don't want to do that?
Fucking hard way, you know. I love Joe.
But then what are you going to do then?
Just chill, hopefully.
You can't just chill.
I can chill.
You can't.
There's nobody can chill like me.
You can't chill, though.
I can. My life's just a night. I just chill.
There's only so much, like, WWE and watching repeated series that you like.
You would think that, but I'm 34 and there's still plenty out there.
No, but the way I look at it, you've got you.
What are you going to do when you retire then? What are you going to do?
I've got ambitions to sort of...
What's your hobbies?
I love... No, but in terms of actual profession-wise, I would love nothing more than being... Obviously, you need a lot of money to make this happen, but I would love to get my own gym, but not a boxing gym. I want a boxing ring in there. I want to have weights in there, and I want to make a proper community gym where everything's under one roof.
Yeah.
And I think South Manchester's missing that, because you've got all your David Lloyds and all that, and that's fair enough. But like, people going in, you make friends and stuff. But I want a proper community where you walk in, you have a laugh, you enjoy yourself, and you go off, and it's not super expensive for people either. And I'll be happy just being in the gym all day, helping people and all that.
I couldn't do that, me. I just I don't know. It's nice. I've never been happier in life
than right now.
Yeah, I'm happy. You know, I just want to. Boxing's the worst. It's a hard sport to be involved in. You know, and I do the managing. I train the lads a little bit, but I don't have ambitions to be involved really for too long.
But I see you.
It's too hard.
And I know you more than most, especially the past year. And when I see you coaching both the Joes, and you're watching Liam and all that, and then you're watching him sparring, you love it. And I look at you, and you're really engaged in the sparring. You love going different gyms with him and letting him spar different lads. You love travelling around. And it is your passion, I think, now. Like, obviously, you love boxing and all that, but I mean, you love helping them. And you love going to shows. When you go to shows and all that, you come out, you love it.
I do, but you know what I do love? I love it when you box, Leo boxes. I'm there, but there's no pressure on me. I don't like stuff like that. I'm not really that bothered. You know, I much prefer watching YouTube box and Connor box, and you know, you get all the enjoyment with none of the not as much worry, like not as much. I still worry about you both, but not as much worry. So yeah, difficult really. I don't know. My life's going really well, but I'll tell you what is going really well. You and John Hedges.
Yeah.
Well, actually, John Hedges and you, I should say.
Yeah, John Hedges.
Can you believe it? How do you feel about that? I weren't sure, me.
I'm not bothered about who's
Don't make a difference, really, does it?
No.
I like walking to the ring first, me.
Yeah.
Genuinely, because I like to have a bit more time in the ring. You can have a little.
Have a feel for it.
Will you ring walk first then?
Don't know. I actually don't know any of that stuff. I don't know if he's going to go first or me or what.
Seems a nice guy, you know. I watched the face-off. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, everyone says he's a sound guy. He's been brought up proper and that, and that's fine. I've boxed loads of nice guys, and
I like boxing nice guys.
Basil Duca, he couldn't have been any more nicer.
No.
Like he was sound as a pound. I remember him coming up to me after the first face-off, and he was chatting to me dad. And you know what my dad's like, obviously, and he's my dad was giving him tips on how to beat me probably. And he's come up to me and he's gone, I thought you were this like intimidating guy and all this, like your dad's just been speaking to me. I said, oh, don't listen to him, mate, and all that. And but no, he was a really nice guy, tough guy as well. But yeah, getting back to John, obviously it's a big occasion, obviously British and Commonwealth and that. He's an awkward customer. 12 rounds, so I'm really getting into the realm of I'm in with the boys now. When I get Hedges out the way, it's big fights only, and I can't really slow down from there. And I'm all for that. I'm all for a career where, like I did on GB, I'm in and I'm out, and I'm happy with that. I don't want to be, no offense to yourself, but I don't want to be lingering around the pro game for years and years and years and years, and then you're humming and ahhing and all that. I don't want that. I want to just go for it.
Lingering.
See what level I'm at.
I'm not sure about lingering.
See what level I'm at, and then I'm off. Do you know what I mean?
I'm about to say something nice, but you can
Dave, big fight this weekend. Someone you know very well.
Itauma Hrgovic, what do you think?
I think they both start early, don't they?
Yeah.
And I just think seeing Hrgovic with Adelaide, and when he gets caught and stuff, I just think if Itauma catches him, which he will do, if he can ride the storm and get him into deep waters, we'll see what he's about. But I just think Itauma will put him away.
Obviously I boxed Hrgovic, he fucking hammered me, but I don't think, he didn't feel like the class I would put Itauma in, watching. You know, the speed,
yeah,
variation. Hrgovic was very much 1-2, 1-2. I just think Itauma was different gravy, me.
Yeah.
I just can't see it. The undercard, Alois Jr., Mike Perez.
Mike Perez, yep.
What do you think?
Don't know.
Do you know? That's probably your next fight, isn't it? The winner.
He's been calling you out in the last week or so, Pat.
Yeah, I've been told actually.
Have you watched him?
Yeah,
he can punch like, can't he?
Yeah.
He can punch.
Yeah.
Do you think he beats Perez? Probably at this point.
Should do. I mean, he's probably over the hill a little bit, but a bit more seasoned. But on his day, Perez was a handful.
God, back in the day, we were on heavyweight, wasn't
he? Was in the World Boxing Super Series Cruiser as well, I believe.
Will you watch it?
Probably. I'm actually working. BBC want me in for the Itauma fight.
Where, at the venue?
No, at the studio at Media City.
As well.
Yeah, I won't be there. I'll just be at Media City doing it. So I'll be there to watch obviously the main event. But in terms of the undercard, with me travelling there and all that, I might miss. Are they the co-main?
Is it co-main event? Ursu Vaughan's on, isn't it?
I think that's the co-main.
That's a cracking fight.
Who's that?
Constantine Ursu, Ben Vaughan for the British welterweight title.
Right.
Good fight. He's good, Ursu, very good.
Who else is on the undercard?
Who else have we got on?
Guido versus Moses Jolly.
Guido Vianella, Moses Jolly. Vianella beat Makhmedov.
Right.
But he has also underwhelmed at a lower level. Jolly unbeaten in 11 or 12.
I think Nelson Heiss has been added as well.
Heiss is fighting another unbeaten guy that's knocked everybody out.
Not sure.
Whose name escapes me. No, he's fighting the Norwegian guy.
Oh, Thomas someone.
Thomas Narmo.
That's it.
Yeah, so interesting fights. I'm down there working, actually, doing the commentary, so...
And Noakes and Branchek as well.
That's a good fight. Yeah, it's a good card, to be fair.
Who for? Talksport?
For Talksport, yeah, commentate for Talksport.
So you enjoy that?
Yeah, that's something I'd like to do more of.
Yeah.
It's hard working with boxers, isn't it? We're hard work, aren't we? I couldn't imagine training me 10 years ago. Whew. I'd want to kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? But we're highly strung as in... Would you say you're highly strung?
In what sense?
As a person, would you say you're hard work?
Not really, no.
No. I would say I was.
I do everything I need to do. I'm probably more hard work in terms of like breaking my routine. You know, when you got to do obligations and that.
What about your attitude at petrol stations? Should I tell that story? So I was at the petrol station with Joe Howarth.
I'll be saying my piece after, by the way.
12 man and woman deep in the queue. Not ideal. Thought, oof, bit of a long queue. I waited in the queue. Paid the bill. Come outside. Patrick Brown is at the window, tapping on the window with his card saying, let me pay you, and paid at the window. And refused to get in the queue.
No, what happened was that petrol station in Wharton, it's actually like super cheap, to be fair. It's a good rate, yeah. And I've got there, and then I've seen Joe obviously filling up his car. I've gone, oh, you're right, and all that. And then I've seen your massive meter.
I didn't even see it.
I've seen your meter like in there doing whatever you're doing. And then every time I go there, obviously where at night time you're not allowed to go in, you always have to go to that window, and then they put the thing there, you tap it, and off you go. So instead of walking all the way through, I just go to that window and just say, like, that number, mate, nice one. And I could see a little bit of a queue, but I'm not a pusher in me. I never have been.
The queue out the
Don't get me wrong. When I'm at like rides and all that, I always get the fast track because I'm impatient. I don't like waiting. Talking about that, when we were in Tenerife, you weren't there, but when we went to that Siam water park, we got these passes, and there was this ride, and honestly, I seen this old bloke queuing. I must have gone past him 6 times because there was 3 slides at the top that you could choose from, and every time I went past him, I would like pat him on the shoulder and that, because he was having a bit of banter with me. And then there was a guy who looked similar, and I've patted him thinking it's the guy, and he's looked at me, and I've gone like, I'm off again, mate, and all that. And he started effing and jeffing at me. I was like, shit, sorry, I didn't know it was him. And then I clocked the guy further up. But yeah, you can't be them water parks and that. You can't be queuing in them. But anyway, that's off topic. All I did was like the night window. I just did it. But it is what it is.
Right. Gentlemen, we have some fan questions. First one's from Coach Carty. He says, Dave, what's one lesson you have learned too late in your career that you think Pat needs to understand now?
Do you know what? Pat's very professional, to be fair. Does everything about right, really, yeah. I made loads of mistakes. But yeah, I wouldn't say Pat was guilty of any of the mistakes I made.
Coach Cutty also asks, Pat, what part of the program has been the hardest to adjust to that fans probably wouldn't notice?
Probably the media, definitely. I think as an amateur, you're there purely because of the love of the sport, and you got people around you who actually care about you and want to like see you succeed. Whereas in the pro game, you do get a lot of worms that try and wiggle the way in, and you can just see false people through and through, and you got to be careful that they're not taking advantage of you. But definitely more like the build up for things. It's more of a business. Obviously, I knew that anyway, but yeah, it's like you're doing a press conference squaring off, then you're doing loads of media, and then you got to do this, then you got to do that. So I'd say wrapping your head around that, really. It's not as easy as just training, you're getting in the ring and fighting. You've also got to like stick to your end of the bargain, whatever contract you've signed in terms of selling tickets and all that stuff.
Jules09 says, have either of you guys ever needed a piss or shit during a fight?
Not during. I remember when I boxed Tony Oka, I told John Murray I had to pull my pants down. And there were in Paris, there were a camera in the changing rooms.
In the changing room, right.
And John had to pull my shorts, my protector and my boxers down and just hold me there while I had a piss in the toilet, and then I had to pull them back up. But never in the ring, no. Yeah,
I think all fighters in the changing room, you always need your nervous wheeze, and you're always weeing before you go in there. But then when you're in there, you never ever feel that you need a wee.
You never need a piss after when you're getting drug tested, though.
No, you don't.
You can't piss for fucking love.
Especially when they're looking at you as well, because people don't know that actually.
They have to watch your penis in the tub.
I had it on GB a lot, so I kind of knew what I was dealing with. But I was on whereabouts on GB, so I had to literally, every single night I went bed, I would have to put down on at where I was. And it was actually after the Jack Catterall fight. They come my house in the morning dead early. The guy's knocked on. And when I say dead early, you're talking 7ish o'clock in the morning. So I've got out of the pit, and he's in my house, in the downstairs toilet, and he's watching you try and have a wee. No. Dead early in the morning. And
I had to wait 9 hours. 9 hours one fell over me once. Horrible.
Yeah.
They had to get extra large tubs just so I could put it in.
Moving on. Ash Hodgson says...
I was waiting for the joke coming at some point.
Ash Hodgson says, what do you call them? Balm, bap, cob or roll?
I didn't even tell the joke properly, but probably a bread cake.
Cake, okay.
A bread cake where I'm from. You'd call it a balm, wouldn't you?
Balm, yeah. bacon sausage and egg balm.
I'd call it a sandwich. I won't be like, I'm going to get a bacon bread cake. But it's a bread cake.
Alec Cox says, Dave, you was in a music video. How did that happen?
Oh yeah. Don Brocco, Gum Shield. Believe they're quite a big rock band.
I actually saw him the other week, didn't I? I text you.
Yeah.
When was this?
About 5 years ago.
What, you in a music video?
Mate, I've fucking done the lot.
Fucking
done
actor.
the lot. There's nothing I've done really. I had a music video. Yeah, I'm not sure how it came about, but ended up in a boxing ring a few hours before boxing started at a boxing show, and me and Rob Damiani, lead singer, played out a scene. I think I knocked him out. In this scene, yeah, mad, yeah, but they're doing well, good guys, yeah.
Did you get paid?
I did, yeah. I can't remember what I got
Fair
paid,
play.
but probably about the same as what Pat gets every 10 seconds he's in the ring.
We want to do that Christmas special, don't we?
I think Robson and Jerome with the fucking 2020 era. I think me and him, Munchain Melody, release it. I think we hit the top 40.
Okay, interesting.
Who we got to speak to about that? Ross or somebody?
We can sort it out.
Really?
Yeah.
He can sing, this guy.
Okay. Moving on. Brenda Moore says, Chris Billam-Smith is rumoured to be fighting Chev Clark. Who wins?
That's a rematch, I believe, from the ABA final 2015.
I think they've boxed twice.
16.
Chev's beaten twice in the amateurs.
So, they're both good guys, good fighters. I thought Massey would beat Chev actually last time. I was a bit surprised. I thought Chev was coming to the end of the road, but fair play to him. Probably more of a question for Pat.
Let's hear from him.
Possible rival, yeah.
Them two. I feel like the cruiserweight division were all sort of. I'm not in the pot just yet, but everyone's all in the same pot, and it is really just about getting in there and seeing who the best is. Really, it's all similar sort of levels, and they're all good fights. Obviously, Chev's quite short, but he's got an engine, and he doesn't kill himself to get down to the weight or anything. And obviously, Chris, he's a bit of a veteran. He's been there and done it now. He's had a good few fights. So, yeah, it's all about who's got the most in the tank, really, I think. But Chev's knocking on a bit now, and he's quite old.
A lot of fights, Chev, yeah. Chris Billam-Smith's cracking fight, been in some.
He's always in a good fight.
Both been in some hard fights, haven't they? Yeah.
Daniel Seggs asks,
what are all these names?
These are all legit, by the way. I'm not making any up. I think that was a funny one from a few episodes ago as well. Maybe someone's playing a prank on me. I didn't think of it. Daniel Seggs says, Pat, if Jamie and Nige were tied up with another fight on the same night you was boxing,
I wonder where that question was then.
Would you let Dave lead your corner?
Depends who I'm fighting.
Good answer.
Yeah, it depends who I'm fighting.
I wonder where that question was going then. You start off with, if Jamie and Nige were both tied up.
I know, yeah.
I'm reading the next name. This is a joke. I haven't noticed this. The next one's from someone called Horny Orny.
O-R-N-E.
Oh, God.
Who says, who's the funniest on the boxing circuit?
Just in the
general.
Whole boxing, general. Who's the funniest guy in British boxing?
Yeah.
It's unfair for me to answer that because it's probably me. So it won't, probably not actually fair for me to answer that. Who would you say the funniest in the gym is? Sammy Hammer's quite funny.
No, I think he means in general.
Or is it just the whole country?
You know who makes me laugh on social media? Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor.
Like the comments that he does.
Who would you say the funniest guy? Sammy Hammer's very funny actually. I know he's in our gym, but like, who do we see? Who else is funny? Who's got personality? Who's got the biggest personality in boxing? Jack Cattrall? Why did no one laugh at my Jack Cattrall joke?
He was on TalkSport the other day actually, Billy Joe.
I like
he knows his stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, fucking proper boxing.
He knows his stuff, Billy.
Who's funny? Cameron Vaughn were quite funny. To be fair to him.
I'm funny.
You're not that funny.
Yeah, Taylor.
Taylor Bevan.
One sec.
Taylor Bevan.
Taylor, you threw my watch. I'm on the podcast at the minute.
Oh fuck. Sorry, Pat.
It's alright. I'll pick them meals up off you when I'm coming back, yeah?
Alright, nice one.
Taylor.
What, Dave?
Fuck off.
Sorry about that. Seen a bit of pie.
Last question this
Mate,
week.
it's certainly not him. He's got the personality in my fucking shoe. That's why he's on the podcast.
He's in a good fight though in a couple of weeks. I like that fight.
I like Taylor. Fucking nice kid.
Good fight.
Yeah, he's a nice kid.
There's no one. Who do we not? There's no one in.
I feel like to actually, for me to find someone funny, I've got to spend a good amount of time with them and actually see the ins and outs. And you got to go like Conor Walker. He's hilarious on certain occasions. He makes me laugh so much.
Who's the funniest man you know in boxing?
Probably you, to be fair. You can
just say it, mate.
You can slip me that 20 quid later. Last question.
No, but I don't find you. I don't laugh with you ever. I laugh at you. That's the difference.
Yeah, no one fucking laughs at you. Go on.
Last question is from Billy McStay, who says, "Are we finally going to see the hot dog eating challenge in series 2?"
Who said that?
Billy McStay.
The only way we're going to do this food challenge is when obviously we've both not got fights.
Mate, I'll do it anytime.
Do you know what we could do?
It's when Pat's not got a fight.
I'm not allowed to announce it, yeah, but I can't. Either way, if you...
What? Tell me the story.
No, I'm not announcing what is... It's not for me to say, but I can say where we could actually do a challenge.
Oh, go on.
So...
Someone seen you in a cafe the other day as well. I forgot to tell you. Rose Cafe.
Oh, Rose Cafe, yeah.
Someone said, "Last Pat, why is he there?"
I was getting my car clean.
That just reminded me then.
Who's you know in there? That's Sale More, that.
Don't worry about me.
Anyway, basically, me and Dave, if he gets on a flight, we could be in a good place to have an eat off.
We're going to do that Gillette thing together, yeah. Me and Pat in the sea shaving our beards together.
Guys, it's time for our sponsored part of the show from our friends at North Defence. The segment is Never Out of the Fight. We've had actually another email in from someone called James Hughes, which I thought would work quite nicely on this segment. James says, "How does Conor Walker do it? Time and time again, he pulls it out of the bag. Sometimes when he needs it the most. Sometimes when he's a big underdog. I've bet against him a few times, and it's bit me on the arse. Can you reveal any insight into his bulletproof mindset? He genuinely is never out of a fight until the final bell rings." Take it away.
I ain't got no good to say about him. Go on.
Wow.
He's not wide upright, put it that way.
He's like a very odd guy.
I think his style, obviously, he loves going deep into rounds. He takes a while to warm up into the fight, so that obviously benefits why he gets rid of him. And also, last camp he does all like mental stuff, doesn't he? Like pitching things and that. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's deep on his mentality and stuff. So I think just everything, his style and the way he is, and he has been in some tough fights, hasn't he?
It's his build.
Yeah.
He's got no neck. He doesn't actually have a neck. That's right, he ain't got a neck, has he? He's built for war, him. He's built like a... what animal would you like him to? He's like a mole.
Now, do you know what he is? A honey badger.
Yeah, he is.
That's what he is.
He's tough, like he's very
He
tough.
actually copped, after sparring today, he copped a massive coffee round. Everyone was just chucking everything on yogurts and all
I
sorts.
don't let him buy me things because I know he'll use it against me.
It's rumoured of him fighting in America next. Anyone you'd like to see him in with, Dave?
That's what I was hiding. That's why I said we can do the food challenge in America.
We all know about that.
I didn't know. Has it been announced?
Eddie's been teasing he's fighting in America for a while now, so I'm not sure of location or date, but presumably that's where it's going to be. Who would you like to see him fight, Dave?
What, in
America?
November in America, if that is to happen? I just think got to give Conor big fights because he fights with his heart every time and can't keep going forever like that. So hopefully he gets as much money as he can, the biggest fights he can. And we're just enjoying while he's here, because if he weren't in the gym, I'd be a massive Conor Walker fan, wouldn't you? It's hard to be a fan of someone like isn't it? But I'd be a massive fan of him. He's probably the most exciting fighter in Britain at the minute.
So, special guest today is Molly McCann. Luckily, I'm not over there because she'll beat me up. And yeah, thanks for coming. I know you got lots on and stuff like that.
Sorry, I'm late.
We'll go into it, obviously, with all the businesses you run and stuff like that. But let's go straight from the start.
Yeah.
So Molly McCann, where like what's moulded you as an athlete, a businesswoman, everything? Where was the start?
I think the start for myself was just being a kid, growing up in the streets, like both of you probably have, and just wanting more. I think from being a young girl, I just always aspired to be more and didn't want to be like what I seen growing up. And when the Olympics was on, and I'm so sorry by the way everyone watching, I'm sweating like a pig, but when McCann fought in the Olympic Games, I remember watching that whole summer of the Olympics, and I thought, oh, that looks brilliant, that I want to have a go. And no gyms would let me in. I'd keep knocking on doors, and they just wouldn't let me in. And then one day someone said, come on then, you can come in and have a go. And I just loved boxing. Like, I didn't really get coached too much. It was like, well, you just copy what the lads are doing. And that's why, if you notice, when I fight, I always switch from orthodox to southpaw, because I'm a left-handed fighter, but was just taught to follow everyone else, and there was no southpaws in the gym. And then I was probably about 12 then, and then I didn't actually pick up boxing properly till I was 16. And ended up at the Golden Gloves with little Jazza Dickens and Anthony Fowler.
Yeah, I was going to say Fowler was there.
Yeah, and then I won the national.
Is that gym still? You go up the stairs, don't you? And then it's like that.
Yeah. They moved. So you're on about the new one where they moved to, but it used to be in a place called the Belvedere, and then it moved to there because they didn't have enough money to keep it open. And Eddie actually donated quite a bit of money to it to keep it going.
Decent.
And then I jibbed boxing because my weight didn't go to the Olympics, so I thought, what's the point there? There was no Natasha Joneses and Katie Taylors and Terry Harpers then.
So did you have, how many amateur fights did you have?
17.
17, yeah.
Lost one to Chelsea Smith, Dalton Smith's sister.
Right.
And I say lost. I'm not having it. She's having, she won, but I...
Where was the fight?
Steel City.
Oh, was it? If it was in Liverpool, all Scousers win on their own turf, don't they?
Well, it's the same for Sheffield as well, I reckon. Well, you know, in amateur boxing, that's what it was. That's how it was. But I managed to win the national championships, and then I ended up going to uni, and I suppose that's where I learned how to be a bit more schooled in life and not just the streets, I suppose, and that's where...
So that's obviously quite a big transition, isn't it? You know, going from being an amateur and all that, and then all of a sudden that was your dream, and then you go in uni, and what were you studying at uni?
Sports development and physical education. So I didn't know whether I just wanted to coach or to teach. Yeah. But I always wanted to be involved within sport. And didn't you go to uni? No.
You wish you.
I was a supply teacher.
A supply teacher.
But I don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened really.
Just probably your connection with the kids. I think that's the...
How old were you when you were supply teacher?
21.
Yeah, so
I'm 22.
Was that at primary school?
Secondary school. But looking back, like, I went for a job interview at this place, and a week later I was in front of a classroom. But I only have 3 GCSEs.
What subject was it?
Everything. Any subject really, could cover any.
So which one did
you cover? Apparently I wasn't a supply teacher, I was something else. There was me.
You were basically the one where you go in and then they just take the mick out of you.
There was me, and there was 30 kids in the class. In the class, there was 30 kids and me. That was it. But apparently, there's a word for it. You know, I weren't a supply teacher. I was
like a teaching assistant.
No, I was the main guy.
Oh.
21 years of age.
That's crazy. That.
Terrified. Like, I'm not unintelligent, if that's a word, but mate, no idea what I was doing.
No, but I think when I went to uni, it taught me how to be a bit more academic, how to word, like, obviously when I'm doing certain interviews, I know how I speak in general terms or layman's terms for people to understand, but if I have to go into a certain room which is a bit more academic or a bit more business minded,
you know how to switch it.
I'm not saying I'm putting a phone voice on like, hello, it's Molly McCann, but I'd know how to switch my terminology up.
Have you got A-levels or not then? Yeah.
No. I got a BTEC, yeah.
Oh, really?
So what uni did you go?
Liverpool, John Moores.
John Moores.
John Moores banana outside.
That's out, yeah. Super
nice.
banana.
And where in Liverpool, where did you grow up?
Norris Green.
Norris Green.
Yeah, right. So...
And how's that as like, is it a council estate? Is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the rough side of the town. I think it's a bit like a Gorton or a long site up these ways, or Wythenshawe kind of vibe. But there's quite a lot of gang violence when we grew up, but I wasn't involved. Like, sports just kept me right out of that.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think it because of who I am, but I was like a dead shy kid, to be fair. until sport gave me the tools to be confident in myself and a bit about myself. But I didn't really get into any trouble as a kid. I was a good kid, to be fair. Not to me mum, but to like teachers and that, was a good kid.
When you obviously amateur 17 fights and all that, you won a national title, didn't you?
Yeah.
So was that like open sort of, because you have like different levels of national titles, don't
so
you?
it wasn't like 20 plus, it was the one underneath that. But I think women's was under 20 and over 20s then. But that year, I think Savannah Marshall won, Nicola Adams won, Tasha Jonas won, Lucy, I forget her last name, won, but all of them girls have all gone on to extremely great things, and I just probably wasn't mature enough in myself and as an athlete to be able to drop down the weight and to chill at that weight, because I won at 56 and the Olympic was 60 or 52.
Right.
And I was just like,
stuck in the middle
fuck this, I'm going to uni. And then got introduced to the party life and absolutely lived my best life for 3 years at uni. And then at uni ended up getting a job at Subway, so that's where the meatball comes into play.
Right.
When I was at uni, I
never
ended
knew
up
that.
no.
Yeah.
So I walked into Next Gen, into the MMA gym, and my coach was like, "You're like a little meatball, you smell of meatballs." And then that was it, meatball Molly.
Yeah.
It stuck. But I just, whilst I was at uni and I was doing my dissertation, I watched Ronda Rousey on the telly, and I thought, oh fuck it, I've played football, I've boxed, I reckon I can have a go at that. And just absolutely threw everything into it and got to a fucking really high level, considering I had no grappling experience, I had no like amateur boxing.
So how old were you when you walked through the MMA doors then?
24, or just 23, just about to
yeah, that's
24.
really impressive then.
Yeah, so that Sunday I watched Ronda Rousey like 4 o'clock in the morning. I sent my old MMA coach Paul an email, and I said, "Hiya Paul, it's Molly McCann, I've been down sparring before, I want to be like that Ronda Rousey, can I come in on Monday?" And he was like, yeah. 5 years to that day, I headlined the M&S Bank Arena and won a world title. So it was that quick from...
Bish bash bosh,
yeah, and then got signed to the UFC about 5 weeks after that.
And what would you say is the hardest discipline out of all combat sports?
Personally, for my brain, jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Like, I was a good wrestler, and when I broke it down and just done each individual discipline, I was good at each one. But when you put it together, it's so hard not to go back to type. And you'll know this when you're boxing someone. Say they're kryptonite, you are, and they know they've got to stick to this game plan, but if you hate them, they always revert back to type. And that was me in MMA. So if I was fighting a really good grappler, I'd think, I've got to put it on you before you take me down, because that's going to be it. And it would be like, who could stick to the game plan the longest. But the closer, if you start an MMA fight and you're a striker, the further it goes on, the less likely you probably are to win, because the grappler just always gets it done.
It gets you down and that.
Yeah, but I fucking hated it. I hated it. Not MMA, I just hated the grappling side, and I give so much of my time to it. But
so would you have to go, is that all under the same roof, that?
Yeah. Right, so
okay.
Our gym was quite switched on, because it would be like Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, we do an hour grappling, an hour MMA striking, then an hour grappling for MMA. And then Tuesdays, Thursdays, we'd spar, and then Wednesdays, Saturdays, we'd lift, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, we'd go and get like specific pads. So if you was a Thai boxer, you'd probably go and get Thai pads, and if you was a boxer, go and get boxing pads. But trying to then add your road work into that, it was like, it was so hard, and I only train with men.
Yeah.
So you know what it's like with Chantel down at the gym, and how hard if she's not got girls in, and she's got to spar the lads. I can imagine it's quite the same. It's like, it's harder on a woman to have to absorb all of that all the time and keep up with your pace or with your strength. It was like such an uphill battle, but we managed to do so many great things within the sport. Just being like someone who's got a lot of, like, is quite tenacious and just fights with everything that they've got. I did get quite far, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's credit where credit's due. 24, you said, didn't you? And then, because I know a few people who, like, to be fair, my cousin did a bit and had a couple of fights and that, and he was like boxing at my dad's gym, but then he turned it over, and he was saying obviously how difficult it is, and people are doing it as kids who are just like, and he says they just wrap you up, and unless you've been there and you've done it, you really don't understand that. Like when you're with a grappler or anything, they can just get you.
Not half. It's like using boxing, you know, like when you've done it from a boy. Yeah. And then when you turn over to the pro, you've got it all. You've seen everything a million times, and then you can have the one-off, like a Fabio Wardley, who's just like a special one-off kind of fighter who hasn't needed to really go through all of that and has just switched it on at the pro. But time saved is time saved, and when you've had all of them hours under the belt, you can't really beat. Like, it's so hard to beat. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
It's true, definitely, 100%. So what about when you had that UFC call up? That's what, you know, people who go on Cage Warriors and all that, like, they're always striving to get on the UFC. And back then, it was only the UFC, really. I know they got that PFL stuff now and stuff like that. Obviously, people are all thingy about it. But when you had the call up for UFC, surely that was like, wow, I've fucking made it here now, and I'm in the
100%.
Change your life.
Yeah, I think.
Where were you when you got told?
I was sat on the toilet. And my manager FaceTimed me. I wasn't like having a wee or anything, but I was sat on the toilet and my manager rang me.
Having a number 2?
No, I swear I wasn't. I was hungover actually. I tried not to be sick, and I'd only just won the world title, and I was told the UFC was announced in Liverpool. Darren Till was headlining, and I was told, no, you're not fighting on it. The card's full. And then Everton Football Club done a big push. And they went, go on then. And they gave me 5 weeks. And it was May, and I was told I wasn't fighting till September. And I was 72 kilo of just fatness. Like, I was fighting at 56.7. And I just thought, I went on holiday to Turkey, took me belt fucking everywhere with me. It was like, yes, just lived the dream. But not, I wasn't doing it right, do you know what I mean? I was doing it I was just making weight incorrectly anyway. So I had about 14 key to lose in 5 weeks, and I missed weight by about 250 gram. And then my opponent, I think the night before, I sweat off like 12 pounds, and for a girl, that's a lot. But especially when I wasn't like what I look like now, I was like bang on the Subway butties and the ale. Do you know what I mean? And then thought I'd won it, thought I'd completed life. Got out there. I was with an extremely good grappler. She just fought for the world title on last weekend, actually, Gillian Robertson, and punched her everywhere first round, and then second round she took me down, put a choke on me, and I just said, like, if it's ever an arm bar or knee bar, I'll tap, because you can't have a year of your life out. No. But on a choke, I just thought I'll just go to sleep. And I was a fucking weirdo, because when I'm out, I was like, she was choking me out, but my eyes were open. So I was out for about 13 seconds before the ref knew, and then I was like fitting on the floor. And then after that I was like, oh fuck this, I don't know if this is for me, because that's when you'll have felt this before. I'm not sure if you have, but everyone loves you, and then like that they can turn on you, and it's just like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I've come from like humble beginnings here, and you've seen what I've tried to do, and I'm just trying my best, and oh my God.
Yeah, they don't care.
Like, well, I think you've seen over the years, but like, I fucking got it, do you know what I mean? And it was really hard for me to like find the minerals to get back up, because I was like, well, I'm just a boxer in this sport, and am I any good at it really, blah, blah, blah. And you know what, I just sat down, and I just fucking bit down on my gummy and just showed up every day, kept trying, kept working hard, and then fought about 7 or 8 months later in UFC London, shattered my orbital bone, and just had to keep on fighting. And it was like, if you get a little picture up online, it was like that. And carried on fighting this Brazilian bird and beat it, and was the first English woman to win in the UFC. Brilliant. And then I was like, this is how much it means. And then I went on a bit of a tear, to be honest, and it was all good. But the difference in MMA and boxing's like, it's brutal. I think lighter-weight boxing, maybe it's more similar to what you used to, because you used to taking big lumps all the time. In MMA, it's kind of we're not taking big shots, but it's a bit more, it's bone on bone.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And
yeah.
it's like, it's a lot more external. So we'd get like, you fight with broken toes or broken fingers quite a lot, or like torn ligaments, where I think boxing's a bit more internal damaging.
Yeah.
Or you don't really see it over the years, do you? But in MMA, it's just...
Yeah, I've had this chat a few times. Like I look at UFC and think it's lethal, like the elbows and they cut you up and all that, and I'm like, yeah, it's not a bit of me, that stuff. But then when you speak to people who obviously do it and then they've done boxing, I think Darren Till was saying it the other day actually on
I watched that
Values
interview
podcast,
actually,
and he said like boxing, because you're not getting like ironed out, it's like repetitive blows on the head, whereas in UFC you can kind of choke them or just do them,
or if you get dropped, it's kind of done.
And for me personally, I think like as sports go, like UFC is just lethal. Like I know boxing is as well, but it all depends on what level. But as a whole, like the two of the hardest sports in the world, I believe.
And and for such different ways, like coming over to boxing, like I've been conditioned for 5-minute rounds. Yeah. And now I'm fighting 8-2s and then got to do 10-2s. It's like, it's so hard on the body in a different way. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like more track work, different strength program. It's just as intense but different. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
And where's Paddy come into it then? So is he from the same gym as you? Or
so I probably known him since he was 17.
Right.
So I think he's like 30 odd now. But we both come up the same way on the same shows, fought together, always being together. But I think when we fight together, our mates are just different gravy, do you know what I mean? So anytime we fight and we love our music, it's just like a house party always, and we all always have an after party for everyone, and we try and bring everyone through with us, because sometimes us fighting is all people have got to look forward to. And I don't mean that like people haven't got lives and stuff going on, but for like big things, sometimes that's absolutely what
100%.
What they was living. But you have like a special bond and a brotherhood.
Yeah, you do.
And where we've had such highs with each other and such lows, like that gym I was at Next Gen, we are like that. And I think you even seen it at my last fight. Like they was all there, they was all in the changes, and it was really nice to have that. And I was literally in Paddy's fight in Vegas the other week. I was just sat there in his penthouse like, lad, what the fuck? Like, we used to go and get chicken and chips after the fight, and now we're sat in a penthouse in the Hilton and people are making us like Filip mignon steaks and lamb chops and like, and all this madness in front of us, do you know what I mean? I was just like, wow, this is mad. And it's boss, even though I've left MMA, we're still like family, still all cool like that.
That's what it's about as well, definitely, because we were saying it before, as an amateur boxer, it's just purely the sport, isn't it? And you got people around you who really want to see you do well, and then as soon as you go to the pro side and it's all business, it's horrible, isn't it? And like people are all like snakes, and they're like, who does he think he is, who does she think she is?
But MMA's not as bad as that, but I see that with the boxing coming to this side, like even how like the younger fighters have, or the novice pros, small haul on these ticket deals. Like in MMA, you didn't have big mad ticket deals. You'd be paid probably. You was always paid like 250 quid and sell as many tickets as you can. But I see that side in boxing, and it's heavy, isn't it? It's heavy. It is.
We've been having a good chinwag there. Do you want to say anything?
Sorry,
I was enjoying it.
I was getting carried away with myself.
I was having a nice little relax there.
Yeah, I was just about keeping them up. Because they'd been going, and I was like, if you knew what I'd done today to get to this fucking podcast, lad.
We're boxing in Ireland.
Yeah, right, let's talk about me and you then, Dave.
Are you looking forward to it? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. Like, this has probably been the hardest fight camp of my life, I think.
Do you train proper hard?
Yeah, dead hard.
No, but do you know what I mean though? Like, do you train? Because obviously, I don't know you that well, but you're a little bit of a laugh in that, innit? So
I'm 100% a laugh, but
do you
I think
proper graft though, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really? Yeah.
I really.
No, but you know what I'm saying though.
I can't get on this. This is all you need to know. I've chose from coming from such a high paid job in the UFC to take such a major pay cut to box professionally. I could have maybe
Why did you do that though?
because I believe in prestige and honour and feel fulfilled and giving back
Were
to
you
the
making
sport.
massive money UFC? Yeah.
I was making good money.
Oh, good.
My last win was 250 grand.
Good money, that. It's good, that, isn't it? Good, that.
Very
I
good,
should
yeah.
go and do the UFC.
But if it was about money, obviously everything's about money, but if it was about that, then I would have maybe done bare knuckle or misfits. But the code of boxing's what I love to do, and I'm getting to do what I love to do, and I'm getting to fight in the places I've always dreamed of. I'm getting put on the cards that I've been dreamed
Is
of.
she your cousin then, or is that a laugh?
No, she
Is she actually your cousin? How though?
my nan is her mum's auntie,
Your nan.
so it makes us like second cousins.
Your nan.
Is her mum's auntie.
Her nan. Katie Taylor's mum's auntie is your nan. So you're not cousins then?
I'm from
Third
second
cousins.
cousins.
Second cousin removed. So you related?
It's in the bloodline.
Do you related then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got
Because
a
I've
good
got
relationship with her?
cousins
Do you,
that are
do
my
you see her
cousins.
or is it
At
not
fight
really?
shows and stuff,
Yeah.
I'd speak to her, but it's
Did you know her as a kid?
no, not until I was
No.
about 16.
Really?
All my family left left Ireland in like the 60s, so it's
She's a nice lady though, isn't she?
she's
She's
fucking
wonderful.
best. But
She is, yeah.
I would never like lead with her. Do you know what I mean? And I think neither would she. I think it was like, now it's going to be the narrative. When I was in MMA, it was like, oh, Molly's Paddy's friend, and now it's like, oh, Molly's Katie's cousin. And I thought I finally just had my own little thing. But it's legendary shoes to try and live up to.
Who are you boxing over there?
Sylvia Dal.
Oh, Dolly Gala, yeah, I know you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be nice. I'm looking forward to it. It'd be good to be there.
Have you actually trained for this one?
Come on.
No,
I
well,
feel
you're the
like-
one who says that you don't try and you
No,
never
no,
give it.
I never said that. I
Who's it?
said,
On your
Wipe
Instagram,
that,
I've been fucking reading it.
wipe that tissue off his lip there. He's
I've
got
got a cold sore.
Can you spar with that?
Well, I have done.
Herpes Central.
No, what I'm saying is, what I was saying is because I just like, sometimes you can get, I'm looking at your ear, is that cauliflower ear?
Yeah, it is, lad. That's why I
mad,
always
that.
try and hide it.
I've never
So
seen
this
that.
is me
Let
good
me
one.
see.
I never spotted
'Cause
that.
I've
It
not-
just looks like a baby embryo.
That's
Got a
crazy.
feeling?
I've seen
Couldn't take my eyes
Yeah,
off it.
All right, lads, I couldn't take my eyes off your fucking cold sores.
Is that from wrestling? Yeah.
That was from a head kick in
Is it
South
really?
Carolina, yeah.
I've seen videos of like people put
Can we
needles
keep
in, don't
going? Is that okay?
they? Yeah.
Cool. I thought
Pe-
it was
people
gonna
put needles in, don't they?
Right, I won this fight in South Carolina, got head kicked, and my ear went pfft, flew home. It was like that. Flew straight to Italy on a holiday, walked into a pharmacy and I said, can I have a needle, please? And they went, yeah. And I just went into the mirror, put it in, and just pulled out, drew the blood.
So why didn't you get the rest out?
What?
Why didn't you get the
I
rest
did.
out?
It's just.
Can you do
filled.
that or not? It was the
You
blood-
can, but where I was in a different country, the second the blood goes, like stays there, goes hard and calcifies. Be like when you punch people and your knuckles get a bit hard, don't they? And lumpy. It calcifies. Anyway, you haven't trained hard for this fight, have you?
I've trained very hard.
Thinking,
Look at the shape of my head.
I've had enough of him today, so that's why
I
I'm
never
not
said,
gonna
mate,
say it.
you fucking didn't shut the fuck up for half an hour. That's it.
Well,
Get off
yeah. No, I can
Can
tell.
I get a fucking word in?
No,
you've been
bloody
fucking
hell.
yawning like I'm the most unfucking...
I was tired before you got here.
Oh,
I've been fucking
same.
grafting like fuck this morning.
Have you?
Yeah.
Same, yeah.
Undercard in Ireland, obviously I've got to fucking bring some assignment, haven't I?
Well, you've got to, haven't you? Because it's like you and him. Whoever loses, it's like, well, what's next?
What do you mean?
There's not much left, is there?
What do you mean for the loser?
Well, I just think, yeah. What's
happened-
your
go
why?
on.
What's your why?
Why did I box still?
Why do you
Just
box?
something to do, innit? What else
So-
am I going to do?
Then it doesn't. If you lose, then it doesn't matter, does
No,
it?
but what else am I going to do all day? I got nothing to do. And what are you going to do if you win? Stevie Levy?
Well, I was fucking at home the other week, and my coach went, "Hey, I've just been at this boxing event, and Stevie Levy says she's fighting you in November, December for a belt." I said, "Oh yeah." I said, "What weight?" And they went, "Bantam." I went, "Sounds okay." So apparently this is a thing, is it?
He's the guy to ask.
Is this a thing?
That's news to me, Dave.
I don't know.
You've been working behind the scenes with Tom Dallas.
I believe it could be in the works. I'm not
What
sure.
belt? Well, I did ask him this. What belt will it be for?
It depends. If I beat Thomas Carty, then obviously it could happen.
With a British one.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
I'm not involved in any of that, mate. I don't know. I'm looking at you for questions. Do you want me to message Tom now?
We don't fucking reply to me, Tom Dallas. I know you're watching this. Fuck me. Start getting blood from a stone getting a reply to him. Fucking hell, Tom.
No, but you know where any of the cards are for
Just thinking
November?
about, you know, when he was the PA teacher, all the swearing he does.
PA?
Kids,
You swore earlier. Edit it out. You swore earlier. You swore.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
the
the
odd
You're a
one.
brand, mate.
I
Brands
never
don't
swore as a
swear.
coach
Brands don't swear.
or a teacher.
Brands don't swear. I didn't swear as a teacher. I've rarely swear.
But anyway, if you lose, what are you going to do if you win?
Well, the same as if I lose. Fuck all. I'm not bothered.
Okay.
I know, but come on. How old
Stop staring at me here.
You're older than me, though, aren't you? How old are you? 36? 36?
Yeah, but I haven't took the damage that you have.
I'm not sure, mate. Look at my ears, spotless. The MMA world titles out like fucking Swedes, don't they?
No,
There's
you
one
don't.
at every
It's not like boxing.
Who did you win it with? What organisation did you win it with?
Cage Warriors.
Have you won
Conor
the-
McGregor, Paddy,
Have you won a
Mike
have you
Bisping.
won a WBA Intercontinental title? Why are you sounding like me? What the fuck am I?
Let me know when you want to come back on this end of the pond. And
No, I'm just
'cause I've got a
giving
few
you
more
some shit
questions.
back. You've just said, am I taking it serious? And I'm 36 now, and I'm just saying to you, yeah, I'm just winding you up because why the fuck would I come to a different sport just for a laugh if I didn't have goals
So
to
what's
achieve?
your goal then? What is the goal? World
To
champion?
become a world champion.
Oh really?
What's the fucking point of getting
No, I'm not-
switching? I had 5 fights left on my contract in MMA.
But UFC?
Yeah. But
Other than
I
the
just
UFC,
didn't think I could do it. My body couldn't withstand.
What, do you not think you'd be world champion UFC, so you thought you'd be world champion boxing instead?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not. But you're looking at me like I'm saying like.
No, I'm not. You're
saying
feeling
nothing.
that.
I'm
Look
not.
at my body language and my calm voice.
I'm calm.
feel- Okay, well, why are you getting all like,
It's quite intimidating, isn't it?
what?
You're quite intimidating though.
You seem very upright, Dave.
No, I
Yeah.
can see this.
I've gone defensive.
There's
No, because do
reason.
you know what it is? You don't like people throwing questions your way.
No, she asked me a question.
I'm just mirroring back.
Yeah, exactly,
I'm only
that's what I
being a
mean.
mirror.
No, don't go on this side for fuck's
I'm
sake.
not. I've just, you being your and then you give it a little bit of thought. I'll give you some back, see what you
Yeah,
can handle
100%.
today.
What was the question though?
Thing is, they're not like the Northwest people.
What are you going to do
These
if you lose?
What am I
Doncasters,
going to do? Fuck all.
Donny Racer boys over there.
Chill for a bit. I've lost 9 times.
I've lost 7.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, what do you mean?
1 in boxing, 6 in MMA. I was fighting the best of the world every fight, so I was
Same,
cool.
yeah. So
And then you're all right, aren't you?
fighting genuine all the time like him. Fucking hell.
I know, I wouldn't mind a little journey
It'd be
woman.
nice, wouldn't it, to
Wouldn't
watch someone like Pat boxers. Fuck
Yeah.
me, I've been beaten as well.
Hey, you had a proper fight on your last one, didn't you?
Yeah,
Had to
yeah.
dig in.
Yeah, Vasil Duki. Yeah,
And did
tough
you
cookie.
find, I felt like when I got a finish in my first pro fight, pro boxing fight, I thought, I can just punch fuck out of anyone and you just keep going. And then when you get someone who knows how to ride the shots a little bit, get hit and keep pushing you,
Yeah.
it takes you to that next place, doesn't it? Where you're like, this is actually a little bit, I've got to fucking try a bit harder here than...
Yeah, no, he was.
You think
he
it's
was
going to be a
tough,
bit
yeah.
easier sometimes?
No,
don't
do you know what? Against him, I knew he was a tough cookie, and
Yeah.
I knew just because of the people he's been in with and that. And I always do, like in my head, I'm like, he's gonna go the distance here. But he was good at riding the shots. You said that, didn't you, before he even was boxing him? So I was kind of wary of that. And I think when I dropped him early on, that's why I was being a bit patient afterwards, because
Yeah.
I knew he was going to stay around a little bit.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, I knew just the way he was physically as
Yeah.
well, and
It was a good, it was a great fight
but
to
yeah,
watch,
no,
though, wasn't
100%,
it? Yeah.
definitely, and yeah, it was good. Hopefully, the next fight will be like that as well.
Yeah.
I do
What do you think
like
about that?
like it.
John Hedges and Pat Brown. Be honest.
I think you're gonna go all the way to the top, to be honest, lad. And I just think you just be switched on and you just keep pushing and you keep learning. And that last fight was everything you need. Like, keeps your ego in check a little bit, brings you back down, makes you realise, okay, I've still got some bits that I need to iron out. Like, you wasn't doing anything wrong, but it's just figuring out how to get that finish in the fight, do you know what I mean? And I think everyone in your gym, I think if you have had a good camp and you've switched on, I think you're all world beaters.
Yeah.
And I really think you are.
That was a nice
Just
thing.
fucking that last loss really hurt me. I was like, for fuck's sake.
That was the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Were you there, or were you?
No.
No, she weren't there sporting.
Fuck, I haven't missed many. I've
been to every one of your fights.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Is this the third time we fought together or the second?
Second.
I've
been to all your fights.
That's only because you've got fighters on it.
So what?
You never bought a ticket actually to watch.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Not to watch you, but
yeah, exactly.
What's the difference in terms of fight week? You know, in the UFC compared to boxing? Because I know a few lads who are on Zuffa.
It's a lot.
They've said it's completely different, and that's obviously Zuffa boxing.
Yeah.
It's not UFC, is it? So
we'd probably, if it was in America, we'd go about 10 days before.
Right.
But Tuesday morning till Friday morning, when you've made weight, it's like 6-7 hours every day. Like so much media, because they've got like continents like UFC Russia, UFC Asia, UFC Europe, their UFC, and you've got to do all of that stuff with each one of their TV people, and then do proper interviews with them, and then you get like the influencer lot who you've got to start doing bits with, and it's so tiring. And then the cuts were sometimes a bit more because it's every £10 in MMA, so you'd be done in from that, and then it's like, right, turn on now, we've got to go make weight, do you know what I mean? And then
yeah, the weight cuts are lethal, aren't they?
Well,
any weight cuts lethal.
Any weight cuts are, but in MMA they are for purpose. Do you know what I mean?
What weight did you do in UFC?
116 and 125, 115 and 125.
And what are you doing as a pro boxer?
122 and 118.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So this one would be at 120, and then the
118.
118. I
Steve
think
at 118, yeah.
Because they just wanted me out quite consistent. This would be 5 fights in a year in a different sport.
That's good going, though, isn't it?
So I think they just said, right, get 4 out, 122, and then let's start dropping you down.
Good.
But I'm like, my body is ready for it. I feel better, even just the £2 difference.
Yeah.
I've only got about £5 now to go, so I'm laughing, do you know what I mean? No baths, no saunas.
What about business-wise as well? Because I want to get back to the serious conversation.
Sorry.
Fucking carry on then.
And then we'll go back to you if you want.
Business-wise, I've got
because people, like, obviously you got to invest your money right, and you got to know what you're doing afterwards. I was having this chat with him before, and if you've got businesses, that's brilliant, isn't it?
So sometimes women don't get the same like sponsorship, or it's just a little bit different sometimes with females in sport. So I got 4 50 grand bonuses from 4 fights in the UFC, and each one of them I made a business with my business partner Joel. So I've got, well, one's my own, I've got an Airbnb, and then I've got a meal prep company with him, a coffee shop, and then a restaurant. And
what's your coffee shop called?
Moll and Joel's Rolls.
Have you got La Mazzocca?
The coffee machine, yeah.
Good.
And then we've got our...
That's the Ferrari coffee machines, mate.
It's like 10 grand a machine.
Oh, it's the bollocks. So good.
This in Liverpool, all in Liverpool.
Yeah,
all this,
yeah. And then Leo actually came and ate in Polpetted after we made weight for the Liverpool one. Brought some of the lads down to go, and the Four Corners boys came and had a so Polpetta means meatball in Italian.
So is it near Four Corners?
No, it's in town. It's by Box Park.
Right.
And then we make all our own bread in house, and
nice.
Obviously was a sandwich artiste at Subway, so I thought, I'll make it better than this.
Yeah.
And it's like just spending a bit of time every day on it. So I would help with the marketing, help with the menu, help with the promotional side, and then just help run the business. So just make sure that my management's got good handovers, read the handovers, advise them on how to move forward, see how I can make it more streamlined, what's trends and what isn't, how can we make more money? How can we grow? And,
Do you know what you should sell there? You might already sell them, I don't know, but the dates in dark chocolate with a little bit of like peanut butter on
it's
top.
not very Italian.
Next
They're
level.
Italians. I can give you the cannoli
Cannolis are
with
nice,
some
yeah,
of that
but
in.
Them dates, honestly.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Still
You
before.
scoffed it, you loved it, and you know
Yeah,
you
it
did.
was
Can
a
I
bit-
just text my uncle?
Yeah, go
It was
on.
a bit
Okay.
dry for me. I thought it was a bit dry. Peanut butter's not my thing, really.
Well, that one was actually Biscoff.
But really,
Yeah.
well, Biscoff's not my thing.
What was I going to say?
That
Sorry.
doesn't mean you go on your
Can I
phone,
tell
Dave.
you- oh.
No, sorry. I just had to let him know because he was outside.
Sorry.
That's his screen time.
I barely got on my phone anymore.
Do you know when the last 2 weeks, what are you like for this
you
part?
stopping that?
Last 2 weeks in camp, I've got nowhere. You seen how Spencer was when I walked in, like fatigued in the mind.
Fatigue.
I just sit there and just go up, down on food. It's like food porn. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Are you
"Oh."
hungry?
Not right now, but
starving.
at the night times I'm like rattling because I
You got a
know.
sweet tooth, yeah. What do you,
What
what do you
you
like
like?
looking forward to
Dates and
after the
Dates
weigh-in?
and
What do you
peanut.
have?
I
dates and
stay on
peanut
it
butter.
properly until after the fight, but I always go for an Italian at the night time and have a carbonara and some garlic bread. But I love a smash burger and like a Biscoff.
What is a
Milkshake.
smash burger?
It's just like a burger patty but smashed down.
Oh, really?
So then you can get like a double or a triple.
Have you seen that little Scouser kid? And he's like, look at this burger, and he's like lowers it, and he takes a bite, and he's like, it's massive. He's got about 10 patties. It's burger.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. Do you even get hungry really?
I'm starving now.
Have you eaten today like a little baby
No, but
in
he's
there?
a weirdo. He doesn't have any condiments, and he
I'm
only
like-
has like plain stuff.
I had 3 Weetabix this morning. That's all I've had all day.
So he'll have a burger. Yeah, it'll just be two like.
Lad,
the
I've
bread
done a
bun
fight
and
week
just
with
one
it.
thing. He's a weirdo.
I was sat there the Thursday that we was making weight, and I had like a burger and a lettuce wrap, you know, like
Yeah.
one of the healthy ones. And then I think I've gone and made weight, sweat off, come back. Was you there at Nottingham? No,
You
you was
came
Birmingham.
Saturday night, not
Yeah.
I can't remember, but I've gone and sat there. He's just eating a burger and chips, and I was just staring at it. I was talking to Jamie, and we was talking about this book, and I was just like that, watching him just put a chip in his mouth and go back, and then a chip in his mouth and go back,
But
and then he's going, and then I went and helped Tia make weight. He's like, "Do you want to go for a walk?" I went, "Lad, I'm fucking fucked here." So because he has not to make
I
weight or
felt quite
diet.
with me, like, yeah. But I think burger and chips I would class that as a healthy meal.
Well,
to be honest.
do you know I've got a meal prep with Joel?
Yeah.
I would make like povo teas or like we call them meth teas, like but healthy. So I would have like ham,
What's a
egg and
meth
chip,
tea?
like ham, egg and chips. But I'd make it like a bit like macronutriently correct. Do you know what I mean? So I
Yeah.
could eat that.
Like
now.
my meal prep the other night was just I had like chicken, obviously like the veg inside, but
Yeah.
then the wedges were well nice. They're
Yeah.
like healthy wedges, salt, and
Meth
pepper. on.
teas would be like chicken Kiev, chips, and beans.
Do you like a
Oh.
roast dinner?
I have one every Sunday. Like
That's
Joel,
3 a
who's
week.
been doing me meal preps this camp. Yeah, I've been having a steak roast every Sunday.
Do you only want to eat? I promise you I have 3 a week, me.
I
Tell
can see
me
it.
Christmas Day, yeah. Tell
Chicken
me your
subs,
tell
innit?
me your plate.
So I would make the dinners in ours, and I've got a house in Scotland, and you know, like they do Coca-Cola ham, I do iron brew gammon, right? Unreal. And then I'll do like beef, turkey, sausage, stuffing balls,
I love stuffing.
I like stuff.
cauliflower cheese,
Stuff for you, mate.
broccoli, carrot and sweet, roast potatoes,
Do you like
Yorkshire
honey
puddings.
carrot salt?
I have to.
Oh, honey
Well, I would
carrots.
put veg on you, didn't I?
To make me
Yeah.
strong, mate.
No, but when you're when
What
you're
about
on
like
a
cranberry
diet.
sauce and all that? Do you like that?
That's a bit posh for me, but
Yeah, but do you
mint
know
sauce.
really, or in my life, you're like, you know, us three have been dragged up. I love to part for fucking hell.
He thinks I'm definitely far from posh at all. Ex-council estate. Mum and dad work
he just
hard.
carries himself well.
Mate, I've been
Just
to
We
like,
just-
I'm Doncaster like you.
I've been to your mum and dad's house. It's fucking massive, mate. I've been.
It's a nice house.
Me
The
and Mike
home's what
Brown
you
and his
make of
brother
it,
all,
isn't it?
all fit on one like little chair thing. That was the small chair. We were on the big chair. We had his broken leg and I was in bed with him.
Have you moved out? You still
Yeah,
at
I
home?
see.
Yeah.
Whoa.
No, moved out years ago, to be fair.
Oh, soz. Fucking hell.
No,
I
moved out to me uncle's. I moved out to me
7
uncle's.
businesses got an house in Scotland.
Yeah, I know, yeah. I'm jotting it all in. But before I know you come in, Scott, I just need to say this last question. Because I always like asking this.
Oh, God.
What's the best piece of advice you've ever had?
It's
not that, is it? What's the best piece of advice you've ever had?
I'm on about, right, listen, of all time, you walk in the streets, yeah, you got to have the hardest person next to you will just have it with anyone, and you just know they're just putting them out no matter what.
Male or female?
Who do you think's the hardest person alive?
Male and female.
You would have next to you?
Male and female.
I'd have Mike Tyson, I reckon.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, because he'd bite your ear or just steal it on you.
You don't think John Jones would?
John Jones would.
He'd probably fucking kick me.
No, but do you not think, like...
You know, he'd probably be too wrecked to even be around.
Who's the hardest bird in the world?
I'd have to be Clarissa Shields right now, wouldn't it?
No. What about Prime Amanda Nunes?
Oh, fuck, I'm not thinking MMA.
Yeah, that's what I'm on.
Sorry.
In general. We're talking in general.
Right, let me start again.
That's why I said John Jones.
In general, just the hardest man and woman ever lived.
Okay, John Jones, because he's just...
Do you think he'd be at Aspinall?
Yeah.
Do you think he'd be at Aspinall, yeah?
I think Tom.
I'll tell you else is a really good shout. Who's that Croatian guy in when he used to have the white ring and he was
Krokop.
What
was it, right leg?
Kicking him
Hospital, left leg cemetery.
Oh, he was...
And
I'd say Cyborg, actually, over Nunes.
Really?
She's like definitely had that one. I think it was on the weekend she won.
She got offered to fight Shields.
Who's the Russian as well?
The beard.
Oh, mate.
Fedor Emelianenko.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well done.
Oh, I know my
2
MMA.
for 2.
You know I know my MMA. Fucking wrapped you up like a pretzel, didn't I? Oh, did you not see that?
See my little face went. I didn't
so
do bad.
You're having John Jones and then you're having Cyborg. Yeah.
Just she's from the favelas and used to have it with like Vanderlei and all them. She'd spar them.
You know who would be hard as well in Ghana? Imagine letting him off in a room.
Who?
In Ghana.
Francis.
Oh, in Ghana.
Because he's a scary man. Him.
I reckon.
Fight him and Misfits next.
I'm battering me, you know. What, in boxing? I'll fucking hammer him. I'm probably MMA as well. I fight best out of 3 me boxing, MMA, and on the fucking cobbles.
There's no rules in the streets.
On the cobbles. You think you're
anyway, September Fish.
September Fish.
September Fish. September Fish. I've got to go. September 5th.
September Fish.
September Fish. Watch me and him. October 25th.
September 19th.
September 19th.
Fucking hell, baby. September. Oh, I'm going to come in the box.
Oh, are you going in the box? Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Who's the thing you want?
Mate, she's terrible. I've never met anyone like it.
Me and my fish sticks are going to get off me.
Today is a missing word challenge.
Yep.
Well, he's obviously going to win, isn't he?
Why am I?
Because you love your words and your numbers and all that.
You just simply need to fill in a missing word from a quote from Eddie Hearn that is about both of you.
It's not a definite.
So, Dave, you're going to be doing Pat's stuff. Pat, you're going to be doing Dave's. So,
do us a favour, stop shaking your legs so I can focus, son, because it's not fair, that.
So, round 1 is a quote about Pat. Dave, you need to give me the missing word.
Yep.
So, these are all quotes from Eddie Hearn.
Yep.
Best of 5. You need to win to level the series. Otherwise, Mr. Brown wins. Round 1. For the first round, he comes out and he's measured. But tonight, for me, he's Manchester's version of he's going to go all the way.
Manchester's version of.
Who was Eddie Hearn referring to Pat Brown as?
He's Manchester's version of. Pat Brown. He's Manchester's version of. It's a good one. I'm going to go... Oh, fuck. Anthony Joshua.
Pat, do you know who Eddie was referring to?
Do I get a point if I say?
No,
it's
half a point.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do a still. Yeah.
Rocky Marciano.
You're right.
Rocky Marciano. Fucking hell.
It's the right answer, but I suppose that does kind of defeat the object of the quiz.
Jeez, he could sell fucking hell. Actually, I'm not sure he could anymore.
It was when I had that America fight, all the Americans were calling me Rocky Marciano.
Okay. So next one is a Eddie quote on Dave.
I'm not saying that. That's just what Dave said.
I didn't say it.
People say you're like Butterbean, don't mean I agree with it.
Okay, the next one from Eddie is about Dave. So, Pat, you need to give me the missing word. Dave is one of the men
Fattest
I've ever
man.
met. I phoned him asking if he wanted to fight.
Sorry,
Jamie
start
TK.
again. Sorry, he's shaking his leg here.
Dave is one of the men I've ever met. I phoned him and asked him if he wanted to fight Jamie TKV, and he sighed and said, "Not really." At first, who was Eddie referring? What word was Eddie referring to? Dave is one of the men I've ever
I
met.
think I know this one.
The thing is, it's not fair because he's been in the game a lot longer than me. Eddie would have said a lot more about him than me, so it's easy to narrow it down for me, isn't it? So that's why this isn't fair.
It's
No,
just
it's a
literally
word that you would describe me as well. Most people, like she definitely would describe me as this.
Dave is one of the blank.
Caitlin
men
would get this right even
I've
knowing
ever
what
met.
she's talking about.
What is
So it's Dave is one of the
maddest?
Nearly.
closed.
What words you
That's
use to describe
close.
me?
I thought funniest, but I don't know if it's...
Strange.
Odd, strange.
Strangest.
Isn't a word though, is it?
What is oddest? No, strangest I reckon it was.
That is the correct answer.
Getting 1-1.
Next one.
Would you not describe me as strange?
To actually nail it on the word, it's very, very difficult.
It is difficult. Rocky
It is.
Marciano, lad.
It is.
I've got heavyweight, right? Heavyweight champion, right?
Next one is for you, Dave, about Pat.
Yep.
We've made a splash for this evening with Pat Brown to officially unveil him as a Matchroom fighter.
Yeah, I remember this.
We're making a big impact. We believe he will be a major star in British boxing.
Made a big what? Made a big something in part.
Mhm.
Investment.
Oh, correct.
It's so easy. That is so. I bet
Yeah,
I
I know,
haven't.
but you call me strange.
Yeah, but you
all
know the
time.
answer because it's about you.
No, because it's not. That is an easy one. That.
Right, 2-1. Let's go.
Next one. This is a massive fight for Dave against Makhmudov. If he wins, he will into the biggest fight of his career. I like the Deontay Wilder fight, and we've reached out to his manager. It's a massive fight for Dave.
Yeah.
If he wins, he will into the biggest fight of his career.
Yeah. Go on into
No.
his biggest fight of the career.
Catapult.
No.
Jump.
Springboard.
Leap.
I think it was springboard, yeah.
Really?
It was. You know what? We'll give you half a point
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
pretty good to be fair. Well done.
Should be able to get you should have more than one guess. Because I think that's fair. All the words in the world.
2 to me, 1.5 to you, I think, isn't it?
That was a good guess. I'll give you that.
That's pretty good.
We'll
for
give you a
him,
point there. Next one. This kid is a massive problem for every cruiserweight in the world. Forget Britain. We know we've got this absolute on our hands with Pat Brown.
That could be so many words.
Yeah.
Monster.
No. Pat, do you know the answer?
Wrecking ball.
Diamond.
Diamond.
Diamonds are forever. What's that from?
Kanye West, Jay-Z, Diamonds from Sierra Leone.
Diamonds are forever.
Yes,
forever.
that's the Kanye
James
West
Bond,
song.
isn't it?
James Bond, nice one, Scott.
Oh, really? Have you heard the Kanye West version? No.
Next one.
You don't like James Bond, do you?
I've never seen it.
Bad that.
Never seen it.
James Bond, mate. What a franchise.
I like Indiana Jones, me.
How's it go?
I thought that'd be too fake for you, Dave.
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Real to me.
Okay.
Real to me.
Right, next one.
That skull's like Liam's head, isn't it?
Next one is Dave keeps asking for me to make the fight. I spoke to his team. That fight is done, providing he wins on Saturday. Both are huge asks, but I believe in him. So, what fighter was Eddie referring to when he said Dave keeps asking me to make?
What time period was that though?
I'm not giving that away.
Jesus, it could be anybody.
Repeat. That's what I mean. It's just obviously repeat it again,
I have
please.
to fight everyone.
Dave keeps asking me to make the fight. I spoke to his team. That fight is done, providing he can win on Saturday. That's the clue there. Both are huge asks, but I believe in him. So, what fight did Dave have lined up?
It was the Wilder fight or Zhang after Makhmudov on Saturday.
Anthony Joshua.
No, both wrong.
Who are we calling out then?
Fisher.
No, beyond that. It was Alexander Povetkin
Povetkin? I've never heard you call Povetkin out.
I agree to fight Povetkin, actually. If I beat David Price, I'll fight Povetkin.
Yeah, but you told... Right, okay, what year was that? What year was that?
I forgot that even happened.
What year was that, Dave?
2019, yeah.
Oh, 2019. I was still an
nappers.
amateur. I didn't even win a national title then, so I didn't even know who Dave Allen was.
I'd already won one by then, to be fair.
It's not fair, that. Because
2 rounds to go.
I was 19 years of age.
That's
That's like finding a quote.
It's only a game,
That's like finding a quote when I was a kid.
And Pat was 7 at school. I've just shit myself, miss.
Shocking. This is unfair, this to make it 5-all. But I
Well,
suppose it keeps people on the edge of the cliff for the season 2.
Next one.
It'll springboard back in. All that. Fucking
Listen, you know how highly I think of Pat. I just think this guy is an absolute... I want to get him in with upper tyre.
So easy. This is what I mean, though. Imagine if I got something like that.
Monster.
No.
What do you think it is?
Wrecking ball.
Animal. Obviously.
You got it wrong. He's quite a character, but deep down he can really fight when he wants to.
It's about me or him?
This is about you, so Pat's got to guess it. He's quite a character, but deep down he can really fight when he wants to. He carries power, and if he lands with anyone, they will feel it. Just look at what he done when he Nick Webb. So what did Dave do to Nick Webb?
Oh, this is your chance to get me back.
Well, I know what he's done against Nick Webb, but to get the
Tell the
actual
story
word,
about Wembley. Tell the story about Wembley and Nick Webb.
Right, I should be able to get a tiny little clue here.
It's easy.
No, I know what you did to
what do you
Nick
think
Webb.
it is?
It was the overhand right.
Huh?
What word do you think it is?
It's one word?
Yeah.
I'm not sure then.
So repeat it again,
no,
please.
No, it is. It begins with an...
No.
Repeat it again, please.
Dave is quite a character, but deep down he can really fight when he wants to. He carries power, and if he lands, anyone will feel it. Just look what he done to Nick Webb. So, what did Dave do to Nick Webb? What one word? I'll give you both a clue for your next ones. Begins with S.
I ain't got a clue.
Begins with S. Look what he done. Yeah, but the way you said it's like, look what he done.
When he...
To Nick Webb.
Yeah, look what he done when he... Nick Webb.
Smacked.
Oh, close. Sparked.
When was that? When did he say that?
I can't give the exact fucking date.
I can't when he said that. I ain't got a clue.
Right, so this is the last round now, so the scores are tied. So, make it count. Here we go. It's my job to hype up the talent. This is a call, but I think with the right matches, Pat can become cruiserweight and heavyweight world champion.
This is a big call.
Incorrect.
Incorrect call.
Incorrect. Bold. Bold call.
Bold. What the fuck?
Right, and Pat for the last one. So, Pat, you can't actually lose now. So, you've won the challenges.
Has he fuck?
So, this is a bit of a free hit.
You got a half point for him. I'm half a point in front.
No, I think we're giving him that.
Well, we'll play it back then.
Here we go. Last quote from Eddie. He's the only active fighter I know to rival the number of as Tyson Fury. He's got a good heart, and eventually, when he does decide to step away from fighting, I've no doubt he has a big.
I know this one, so I can win.
No, there's no points for carrying over.
If we getting points for carrying over the whole way through,
No, he hasn't. No. So Pat, it is.
Repeat it again, please,
Dave's
Scott,
the only
because he always talks after you've said it.
No worries. Dave's the only active fighter I know to rival the number of
yeah,
as Tyson Fury.
You went bum bum bum, and I just couldn't hear what you just said. Just zip it and let me hear it.
Do it again.
Dave's
Don't do the
he's
bum
gonna
bum
do
bum.
something.
Cut them.
Dave's the only active fighter I know to rival the number of as Tyson Fury. He's got a good heart, and eventually when he decides to step away from the ring, I have no doubt he'll have a part to play in the sport.
When did he say this? Years ago?
He rivals the... I actually don't know.
Retirements.
I would have said pay-per-views like, well,
Rivals the number of retirements. How many times you said you're going to
I've
pack
retired
it in?
once. I've retired once.
When? After what?
2020.
So
Long story. We'll not go through it.
we have a draw.
Go
so
on.
that means, Pat Brown, you win the challenges. for the season.
What
What
does he
do
get?
I win? A bonus?
Does he get anything?
Little fuel hub freebie or something from one of our sponsors. Just a little meal that you can have after your next weigh-in. Something like that.
Well, I can't betray Wayne Ambrose.
Does some good shit.
So I'm gonna have to
Shout out Wayne Ambrose for them Biscoff biscuits.
Pat, it's been a
Also, after obviously training today and that, we went for a coffee and stuff. And Brad Ray's dad, Andy Ray, who owns St John's Amateur Boxing Club, he said I wouldn't shout him out on the thing. So there's the shout out to him. He does good for the community. And Brad Ray's a serious talent, and he's been grassroots level with me, Northwest Championships all the way through to the Nationals, and then on England and so on. So yeah, little shout out there to big Andy Ray.
gents, it's the end of the series.
Can I shout out someone as well?
You can.
Don't be a dickhead.
Shout out Mike Brown.
I knew you would do that.
Mike Brown.
Do you know what was really funny?
Series
Someone
2,
said,
mate,
yeah.
You're the first guest.
Someone said on, I don't have TikTok, but
Fucking funny.
I got sent it, and someone said like, "What's your favourite thing about Sale?" Right, and he's like, "Favourite thing about Sale? Probably a guy called Mike Brown. Yeah, he's a lovely guy and all this." And then he just stops. Nothing like,
No
oh yeah,
context.
Pat's dad or anything. So
No
everyone's like,
context.
"Who the fuck is this Mike Brown?" and all that. Oh,
He's more
funny.
famous in Sale than you, I would
Yeah,
say.
he probably is.
But
Yeah,
if you walk around Sale, more people would talk to him than you think.
yeah, definitely.
Fucking funny.
Especially
yeah.
Aston Village.
I
Oh
got
my
him pissed
god.
up. I got him pissed up at this golf day, didn't I?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
do you know
Yeah.
how many Guinness and do you know how many? Can I tell them how many he had?
Yeah, go on.
9 pints of Guinness, yeah, and 18 shots of Baileys.
18 shots.
No,
away.
but he was getting him
I
at
was
it.
feeding him.
But he thought
non-stop.
he didn't know it was a free bar, so Dave kept getting, and he's like, Dave, you don't have to keep spending on all that on me.
I
and
was
all
like,
that
don't
stuff."
worry about it. Keep
Yeah.
getting him down, yeah. God, he was bladdered by them, wasn't
Oh mate, he's not. He's
he? Oh,
yeah.
so funny.
Well, gents, that is the end of the series. I've really enjoyed it, so thank you both for your time.
Thank you very much.
It's been some good feedback online, and yeah, we'll be back for the series 2.
Is series 2 a definite?
98%.
What's the 2% that you were lacking? Me and him winning our next fights.
That helps, yeah. So best of luck, and
No, Pat winning next fight, not me.
best of luck in your next ones, and yeah, we'll see you very soon.
Thank you.